Good afternoon, everyone. Hope things are well. Get in there. What a day it is to be a Newcastle United fan. Over the past 24 hours, it has went from 0 to 100 just like that in our transfer window. Taking you back to last night, it was reported from journalists across the world that Newcastle has submitted a £55 million bid into Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest. This would be our third bid of the transfer window from the previous 45 and 50 that has been rejected. This time on the Newcastle United end, our sources felt like they were confident in securing this deal for 55 million, and we were very happy on social media to be hopefully getting this deal done. Now, it has been stated by the likes of Martin Hardy that a £55 million bid has been accepted. So this would be our first signing of the transfer window, and what a signing it would be, in my personal opinion. Now, whether you feel like £55 million is a good valuation on Anthony Elanga or not, a couple of questions to answer immediately. We are signing a white winger. We have been screaming out for the past couple of years to sign an option that will go out wide. This is an option that is going to go out wide. And judging from his stats over the past couple of seasons, he actually has more assists than the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Bradley Barcola, Lamine Yamal, Bruno Fernandes, Bukayo Saka. Just look at the world-class talent on there. Anthony Elanga has more goal contributions in the assist category than those players. And you have to look at the stats. The stats don't lie. And that's at Nottingham Forest as well. With all due respect to them, Newcastle, a better attacking team that will score more goals than Forest. That's only going to get better. And he's also, for me, an Eddie Howe style of player. Someone that wants to be better. Someone that strides and puts 100% into everything that he does. A real team player who will be, alongside our signings, will be the backbones of this team. Players like him will be here for the long term and they'll take Newcastle to that next step. I'm fully confident in Anthony Elanga. And if you have been subscribed to this channel for a long period of time now, we always do a special video when a brand new player comes in. There is currently nothing on the back of this shirt. So next video on the channel, without spoiling anything, you might want to tune in because I've got a couple of surprises for Anthony Elanga. I rate him highly. I'm going to do some things I've never done before, and I'm going to make sure when we have new players coming into this football club, they can see what it truly means to the fan base. And I'm going to show you guys some little surprises. So stay tuned and make sure you are subscribed if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss those videos coming out. Now, as for the price tag, that's the biggest talking point. £55 million, and of course, I think it's 20% of that fee will go directly to Manchester United, which is why it's probably a little higher than what it should be. But let me remind you all, the same opposition fans out there criticised Newcastle when we bought Anthony Gordon for £45 million. Look where Gordon is now. The same opposition fans slagged us off when we spent £60 million on Sandro Tonali. Look where he is now. The same opposition fans out there criticised us for the £62 million on Alexander Isak. Again, look where Isak is now. While you may feel like the £55 million on Elanga is a lot of money now, Newcastle time and time again have proven over the span of a couple of years that these players are worth the money. And when you look at Newcastle's signings since the takeover, our signings have been spot on. I actually don't think we've made a bad signing. I think our worst signing was Vlachodimos. And let's be honest, we signed Vlachodimos for this PSR shenanigans where Forest needed sales and we needed sales. We basically helped each other. So I wouldn't even count Vlachodimos, to be honest. So when you look at Newcastle's sign, every single one of them's been a hit. And even the ones that perhaps haven't done as well as you would have wanted them to, still have been good signs for what they have done. So, yeah, I look at Newcastle's transfers now. I don't think we've had a bad one, to be honest, since the takeover. And I look at how Newcastle has done. We know what we're doing. We do know what we're doing. And this will be the first of many transfers in this window. And when you look at our transfers as well, we go back to Martin Hardy's article. Big headline about Giorgio Scavlini, the Atlanta centre-half, or as I like to joke around, the Inter Milan centre-half. But, of course, 21-year-old lad, valued at around £30 million, which is quite low for a player of his age. And the problem being with him, got shoulder issues, tore his ACL, has quite a lot of baggage. Went in from the injury side of things, and Newcastle are basically paying for a player that has had previous serious injuries. But again, look at the evidence. We signed Tia Livramento, who came into Newcastle off the back of an ACL tear. And look how good Tia Livramento has been for Newcastle. So again, while it may seem like a gamble now, these signings have worked out for Newcastle and we do know what we're doing. Like to James Trafford, I'm fully expecting to come in. I think he'll most likely be signing number 2. But for Giorgio, I mean, you guys have stated this is a player that can play centre half, left back, right back, and DM in the midfield. So it's quite a versatile player and someone that at the age he is would be quite a progressive player as well. Similar-ish to Sven Botman, but of course the injuries have kept Botman back a little bit. Those two, though, fighting amongst each other, getting to that starting 11. Dan Burn, Fabian Shaw, both in their 30s now. As much as I love to pair with them, we know long term with Champions League football, it is going to be a lot for them. So we need depth in there, and we need to make sure they can take that break when they need to, so we can continue a healthy level of competition at the club. Again, I'm not going to lie and say that I've watched a lot of the guy because I haven't, but I want you guys to state on social media, this again would be a top level signing, someone that will take Newcastle to that next level. But truthfully, walk away from this video now, looking back on what we've been talking about, signing someone straight away is an important part, because once you sign one player, you can gradually go into each one. It's not a case where you're kind of dumping 4 or 5 bids all at once in different players, because then it does become a bit more stressful. And for you guys watching, you might get a bit on edge or a bit on the edge of your seat. But once Newcastle has one signing, you'll gradually get these players in and get them in as well ahead of next week when, of course, the lads return to the training ground. Just like that, by the way, 2025-26 campaign gets underway and we start to get back for pre-season. Getting players in nice and early, we can take them out to Singapore, we can take them out to South Korea and to Scotland and make sure that we can also show off and also get new fans support the club. And just bringing players in is just going to make everything a full lot better ahead of next season. It's a massive campaign for us. Anyhow, needs the back and needs the support, and this is a player that will do that. In my opinion, Anthony Elanga, I am buzzing to see what he can do at Newcastle. I really fancy him to do well. I think long term, he is the sort of guy that will hopefully, just like last season, win stuff at Newcastle. And I'm confident now to say that this is a player that will progress well at Newcastle. Forest fans clearly did not want to lose him. They wanted to keep a hold of him or at least make a lot of money on him. £55 million as well was less than their valuation. They want between 60 to 65. So again, in our point of view, got him for a little less than what we needed to, which I feel like, in our point of view, again, it's a good deal for us to make. All round, I think it's a good deal, and I'm happy with the signing. Anthony Elanga, not quite yet, but welcome to Newcastle. I think we're going to get him now. I'm confident that we will. Reports are looking very good. Just need the final little pieces of confirmation. Then you'll be seeing some very special videos from me. So stay tuned. Let me know your opinions down below. Are you happy with Elanga for £55 million, or do you feel like we should have looked elsewhere? Please do let me know your opinions and take care.